Salvetti discipuli. Today's video is actually a little bit off book. This is loosely drawn from chapter 15 in Latin for the New Millennium, volume 2. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about numbers. So numbers haven't been formally introduced to you guys, and from what I can tell, they're not really going to be in this textbook series. So I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce you guys to some of the most important numbers, okay? We are only talking about cardinal numbers in this video, something I think that we would consider in modern math terms integers, okay? 1, 6, 13, 57, 84, 129, whatever. So full numbers that tell you sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that kind of stuff. In Latin, most numbers from 1 to 100 do not decline, except for certain ones. The exceptions for that are ūnus, ūna, ūnum, which means 1, duae, duo, which means 2, trēs, tria, which means 3, and mīlia, mīlium, which means thousands. So thousands, plural, okay? Now, I'm going to require that you memorize the cardinal numbers 1 through 25, 100, 1,000, and thousands, okay? So those are the only numbers that I'm going to require that you memorize for this class, okay? And I'm going to introduce those to you now. Now, I will show you how to decline ūnus, ūna, ūnum, duo, duae, duo, trēs, tria, and mīlia, mīlium in later slides, okay? All right, quatuor, quinque, sex, septem, octo, novem, decem. Okay. To form 11 through 17, you're going to do a combination of 1 and 10, or 2 and 10, so on and so forth. So undecem, 11, duodecem, 12, tridecem, 13, quatuordecem, 14, quindecem, 15, sedecem, 16, septendecem, notice that N instead of M, septendecem, 17, and then 18 and 19 are not going to be any combination of 10. They're actually going to be de vigenti, down from 20. So 18 is duo de vigenti because it's 2 down from 20, obviously. And 19 is un de vigenti, 1 down from 20. And then 20, of course, is vigenti, okay? To make 21, 22, 23, you just say vigenti ūnus, or ūnus et vigenti, but usually vigenti ūnus, vigenti duo, vigenti trēs, vigenti quatuor, vigenti quinque, so on and so forth. Okay. The word for 100 is centum, which makes sense, right? A centimeter is 1/100 of a meter. Mille is 1,000, and again, makes sense, right? Because a millimeter is 1,000th of a meter. And then the plural thousands, as I've already said, is mīlia, mīlium, which does decline. Ūnus, ūna, ūnum means 1, which means, of course, it can only be singular. The thing about ūnus, ūna, ūnum is that it is a member of these special adjectives, IUS adjectives, of which there are 9, and you will learn them later in this textbook. But they're called IUS adjectives because, as you can see on this slide, its genitive ending and its dative ending in the singular are irregular. Okay, so this declines ūnus, ūna, ūnum, unius, 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 uni, uni, uni. So the IUS is indicative of the genitive singular, and a long I is indicative of dative singular, which, by the way, the long I in the dative singular shouldn't give you too much pause because there's a long I in the third declension dative singular. It's just that otherwise, other than the genitive and dative, which are slightly irregular, these are first, second declension adjectives, okay? So accusative unum, unam, unum, ablative uno, una, uno, okay? 2, of course, is only plural. You can't have one of 2 things, right? You can only have two things. So duo, duae, duo, duorum, duarum, duoribum, duobus, duos, duas, duo, duobus, duabus, duobus. And again, this is you can see that we have the first, second declension endings for the genitive plural, but then we have a slight variation on the dative and ablative endings for the in the plural, and then of course we go back to having sort of more first, second declension endings. So it's kind of a hodgepodge. You just have to memorize it for what it is. Three is a little more straightforward. Okay, three is just a third declension adjective, really. Trēs, trēs, tria, trium, 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 tribus, 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 trēs, trēs, tria, tribus, 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 tribus. Exactly like you would expect for a third declension adjective, which is helpful. Mīlia is the same way. Again, you can only have plurals of thousands, okay? Mīlia also often works only as a neuter plural noun, like you have thousands of people, thousands of cities, whatever. So it's really only found in the neuter plural. And its declension is mīlia, mīlium, mīlibus, mīlia, mīlibus, okay? All right, that's it. This is kind of a short little lesson on numbers since they're not formally being introduced to you. I'm going to take this opportunity to do so. I hope you took good notes, and I will see you in class. Walete.